Hi there, and welcome to the second half of Voice 101, Lesson 1. Now, we just finished. If you've done those, the vowels and the consonants correctly, your voice should feel pretty well warmed up, shouldn't feel tired, and now it's time to sing a phrase. So the phrase my teacher always used with me, and I use it with everybody else, is, "Oh, I love to sing." Now, we're going to try doing it on one pitch, and we'll do a series of pitches, and then we'll do it on 5 pitches. Remember, a good vowel sound is a mixture of vowels. Very, very important. There should be A and an E, on an A and an E, and so forth. All 5, E, A, O, and U, mixed together to form the beautiful, freely produced bel canto sound. Here we go. I'm going to give a pitch. Now this, for those of you who know music, is the B flat below middle C. And I'm going to sing one pitch on all 5 words. Oh, I love to sing. Oh, I love to sing. I'm keeping my lift in my cheeks so that my nasal labials are open and the resonance possibilities in those 46 God-designed resonators in my head are available to receive the harmonics. If you don't know what I mean, look up harmonics or look up partials. Anyway, here we go. I'm going another one. Oh, I love to sing. I'm making sure that my breath is silent. In through the mouth, travels downward, outward, expanding all the non-bony areas of the intercostal muscle set. Front, abdomen, belly, whatever you want to call that. Sides, above the floating ribs, below the floating ribs and above the pelvis, and in the back, above the pelvis and the floating ribs. Finally, the glutes. All of that should expand like a big, huge elastic band. We're going another one. I've been out watering the plants and blowing the patio off, so I have a little bit of allergies, but we're going on. I'm singing with them as best as I can. That's what you have to do too if you have allergies. We can't just cancel shows. My teacher told me, if you cancel a show, they'll let you do it once. That was in the 60s. Now if you cancel a show, I'm not sure what they'll let you do. I don't think they'd keep you as a vocalist or as a performer of any kind. I'm on a middle C now. Here I go again. Silent breath, inward, downward, outward. And I sing with the lift and the trumpet mouth. Oh, I love to sing. A good tone rings in the ears, it pings in the head, and it buzzes in the mask. A good tone should have tone not through the nose, but nose in the tone. A lot of singers today leak air through their nose, so you get, instead of what I just did, you get this. Oh, I love to sing. And versions of it. Some don't use as much. The first time I ever heard it done, where I really recognized it, was in the group Boys to Men. They use a lot of nasal leak. And the Dixie Chicks did it too. I'm going to move up another half step now. Oh, I love to sing. And I have some phlegm in there, so I might not be able to go too much higher. But you can. That's a middle D, just above middle C. Oh, I love to sing. Most teachers today teach that there are only 2 gears to a voice, or 2 registers. There's a head and a chest. That's actually somewhat accurate, but not even scratching the surface. There are approximately 6 adjustments, and I call them gears. So as you go up, you have to allow that to happen. Keep in mind, as it seems to be getting harder and you want to raise your head, release more air through your bands. Move the air quicker through your bands, okay? And that way, the gear will shift. I'm on a D. Now, I broke my voice. Remember that from the first lesson. I sang incorrectly, knowing what I should do, and I've had 3 surgeries to correct it. I don't know if I can do the C flat today. If I break, it's up to you. And then I'll just lower the exercise, and we can sing lower. Oh, I love to sing. Notice how much power is in that. Power doesn't come from the front of the mouth being wide. It comes from the resonance, the size of the cave behind the opening of the cave. Remember that always, okay? Now we're continuing with, we're going to go down lower because that's all I can do. You can go further. Oh, I love to sing. And you might be up here if you're a higher voice. Then you go up there. That's an F. F sharp. By this time, your voice should have shifted into another gear. I'm going to go down below that B flat by a half a step. And I'm going to sing all the way down to a low C, which means I'm going to be going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different pitches. Oh, I love to sing. Ring, ping, buzz. A good vowel sound is a mixture of vowels. We keep the lift so the nasal labials stay open. So a little kind of a little hidden smile, like you're hiding a secret. And trumpet, because the trumpet shape, well, quite honestly, where did they get that idea for a trumpet shape? From a mouth. There were many different singers. Some sang, and some sang, and they liked that sound the best. A flat, or if you know more about music, that's a G sharp as well. Oh, I love to sing. G. Oh, I love to sing. Let me bring to your attention about breathing. The breath is taken, as I said many times, silently in through the mouth. It travels downward and outward, expanding all the non-bony areas of the intercostal muscle set. What you have to remember too is when you go to what's called posture, which is the number 2 facet of good vocal production. Posture means your rib cage is comfortably lifted and expanded, and it does not change from there, because we need to make sure that we don't have like an accordion. We breathe deeply, not upward. Runners breathe. Runners breathe up here. And the shoulders raise. When you're breathing right, shoulders are nice and rolled loosely. And they should not raise. Neither should your chest heave. And if you've watched me, you'll see that mine doesn't heave. A little bit of allergies there. All right, so we're going to continue down. G is next. Oh, I love to sing. G flat or F sharp. Oh, I love to sing. Oh, I love to sing. Oh, I love to sing. Why is he getting quieter? Amazing concept. The voice apexes. In other words, if you drew a graph of the volume of a voice in terms of its entire range, the bottom would be very, very quiet. As you go up, it expands slightly. There's a point in your voice where it stays the same pretty much for a while, and then it tapers off at the top. If you do not do that concept, which by the way, most people don't, a good example of that is the Broadway singer Hugh Jackman does not do that. And as a result, well, he still sings well enough for people to want to see him perform, but it's not a healthy way, and he could do a lot better with his voice if he learned how to apex, which means you have to do a kind of an imagery conception of what the voice is like. The lower I go, the more I think like I'm now a human bullfrog. Now I'm doing an E. Oh, I love to sing. And an E flat. Oh, I love to sing. A lot of phlegm. Excuse me. Might not make it down to the low C today. Oh, I love to sing. D flat or C sharp. Oh, I love to sing. Almost out of range now. Not because of my range when I'm healthy, but because the phlegm and the allergies have swollen my bands a little bit. So I'm not singing at my best. This is a C, an octave below middle C. I think I might be able to open. Oh, I love to sing. Very, very hard to do. But now I actually went from a C all the way to an E flat. When I had my voice, I could sing a B flat below that low C, all the way up to about a high soprano C in what we would call whistle tone, like some people call it whistle stop, or more common name that I use is a sixth gear or secondary falsetto. And by the way, you women, you have the same thing if you'll allow the concept of apex volume to be part of your singing experience. I'm going to go ahead and cut above where my voice is broken so you can hear the last parts of my range. As I go higher, I stop being David, the human singer, and I become David, the human chickadee or robin in the back of my mouth above the throat opening. Some people say it's throat. It's really the back of the mouth. It has to do with the soft palate, which closes off the airflow directly to the nose. And if you don't do that, you get like I said earlier. But here we go. So I'm going to jump from my E flat. Oh, I love to sing. I'm going to jump up 1, 2, 3, 4 notes and see if I can do that and take you all the way up to what I call David the human chickadee or robin and David the human hummingbird for the last part of my range. And that will finish our lesson today, the second half of Voice Lessons 101, first lesson. Oh, I love to sing. Oh, I love to sing. Oh, I love to sing. And I really do love to sing. I'm going to have a gear shift here and go into what I call secondary falsetto, which is sixth gear. Oh, I love to sing. Here it comes. And I could go much higher, not today so much, but normally I could. Now we're just about 15 minutes into this lesson. The next time we have a lesson, it'll be lesson 2, Voice Lessons 101, lesson 2. And we will be doing what's called vowel mutation. We'll be repeating these exercises, but we'll also be trying to do maybe a phrase of a song. So what you want to do is pick a phrase of a song, make a comment, and let me know what you would like to work on. I can try to do that as much as I can for you that aren't taking voice lessons by commenting and then doing it hopefully during the lesson. But there are many people, almost 100 so far, that have responded to the lessons. Thanks so much. God bless you all. Continue to just make a joyful noise unto the Lord and make it as beautiful as possible. Bye for now. Oh, and by the way, subscribe and hit the bell so you know about the new videos.